Hey guys, what's up? This is Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. So in the video today, I'm going to be discussing post-PA school residency. So if you've seen my previous videos, I applied to a residency after I graduated PA school. So I applied to residency in February of 2021. I graduated from PA school in December of 2020. So I applied to residency in February of 2021. I was notified that I had received an interview in March, and so then I interviewed like in mid-March. So once I interviewed in mid-March, I went through 2 rounds of interviews. So I interviewed with 2 individuals. So one interview with one individual, and then after that, another interview with the second individual. So depending on whether they liked me or not, they were going to push me on to the 3rd interview. So I went to the 3rd interview, which was about a month later. So I had my 3rd interview in April, and this video is just letting you know whether I was accepted or not. So drum roll, I was accepted into the PA critical care medicine residency, which I'm really excited about and happy about. So this one is actually this residency is not only for PAs, it's also for PAs and nurse practitioners. It's an advanced practice provider program residency, for which I'm very excited about. I'm going to be rotating and doing the residency with residents also, so your medical school graduates. So I'm going to be rotating with them and doing my residency with them. So I'm very happy. I'm super excited, and I just kind of wanted to make this video to share this news for you guys. For those of you who are thinking about applying to a PA residency after you graduate from PA school, I definitely do recommend it. For me, I feel like PA school prepares you very well, but not for critical care medicine. And that's the whole reason why I decided to apply to a PA school residency, is because I wanted to get more knowledge, more training in critical care medicine. Because one of my biggest fears is hurting a patient. And that's one of the oaths that we take when you get accepted into PA school, right? And just in medicine in general, we take the oath of do no harm. And that's one of my biggest fears, is I just want to make sure I don't harm a patient. And that's why I decided to do a residency. On top of that, I wanted to make sure that I get more training and also learn a lot more procedures, which I will be doing through this residency. And in this residency, it's a 12-month residency. I'm going to rotate through different critical care medicine, through different ICUs. For example, I'm going to be doing one in women's, right? So I'll be seeing like your OB-GYN patients with like placenta, the placenta abrupta, etc. Post-transplant critical care medicine, trauma, surgical trauma, right? So it's going to be different. So this residency is going to be for a whole entire year. We do 13 rotations. Each one's going to be 4 weeks, and 11 of those are mandatory. You get 2 elective ones. So for example, if I want to do burn, then I'll do an extra one in burn. Or if I just decide I want to do one in, for example, surgical trauma, then I'm going to do one extra in surgical trauma. So that's another thing that I really like about this residency, and one of the reasons why I applied to it is because you kind of get a little bit of everything. And I know in critical care medicine, I'm like, you know what, I want to specialize in this, and this is what I want to do. And that was the case for me definitely when I applied to PA school. I thought I wanted to do emergency medicine. But after finishing all my rotations, I really liked my internal medicine rotation and my capstone rotation, where I rotated in the burn center. I saw a lot of critical care patients. And so I really enjoyed that rotation. And then my rotation with my internal medicine rotation, which was with a nephrologist, we did a lot of critical care. So I really enjoyed those rotations. So that's why I decided that I really wanted to do critical care medicine. And kind of these rotations give me like a taste and a bite, but I wanted the whole thing. So that's why one of the reasons why I applied to a PA residency. And I wanted to let you guys know that I was accepted. And so for those of you who have questions just on how to apply, like what is required for a PA residency, I'll put the link below for a previous video that I made in regards to when I was interviewing for the PA residency. But just to be brief real quick, what you require, of course, is going to be a personal statement. Kind of very similar of the same things that you submit when you apply to PA school. So a personal statement of why you want to do that specialty, in my case, why critical care medicine. Send your transcripts of your grades. Make sure that if you are interested in a residency during PA school, ensure that you get very, very high grades. And I think that just should be the case overall for anyone studying medicine. So make sure you do very well in all your classes, especially like your internal medicine rotation or your rotation where you're doing critical care medicine. In addition, during your elective rotation, I will definitely advise you to choose a rotation, for example, for your elective in critical care medicine, that's going to really show the residency you're applying to that you're really, really interested in critical care, is doing that extra rotation in that. In addition to that, you need 3 letters of recommendation. For me, I got 1 from a previous manager that I used to work with, and then I got 2 from, I got 1 from a doctor that I rotated with in the burn unit, and then I got another one from a PA rotated in the burn unit. So I had 3 letters of recommendation. They usually require for one of them to be from a professor, preferably the chair of the program, but as you can see in my case, that wasn't really necessary. In addition to that, you're gonna send your transcripts, your personal statement, your 3 letters of recommendation, and then after that, and then of course your CV. So your CV, your resume, make sure it's only 1 page in length, right? Anything else longer than that, it's not really necessary, especially as a new grad. So make sure it's 1 page, and if you've published anything, say you did research as an undergrad, which was my case, and that research got published, make sure that you include that on your resume, because that looks really good on your application when you're applying not only to PA school, but also to a residency. And then after that, they will invite you to an interview. So when I was invited, they were interviewing 30 people for 2 positions. So it's pretty competitive, being that they do accept a lot more applications, and out of all those applications, they narrow it down to 30, and then they narrow it down to 2. And then on top of that, you have your nurse practitioners and PAs both also applying, so not only PAs. Okay, so I definitely will let you know how the residency goes. I'm gonna have definitely no life for the next year, because I'm expected to work about 6 out of the 7 days out of the week. So I'm gonna be living that resident lifestyle, about 10 hours, I think they were saying a day, 60 hours a week. So that's gonna be for the entire year, and I only get 1 week off. So, oh my God! Wow! So I'm gonna be very, very busy, but I will definitely try to still update you guys on what's going on, how my journey is going. All right, guys, as always, if you have any questions for me or comments, make sure you comment below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.